And welcome to a new modern video. I'm playing today Gruul Prowess. This is the deck that Brian Boss almost completed the PT with. It's playing much different than the normal Gruul Prowess list that we used to play. They always had card advantage engine with either Questing Druid or Expressive Iteration, but this instead forgoes all of that, actually only plays them in the sideboard for a much more aggressive plan of going Scale Up and Assault Strobe. Now this creature gives double strike, such as Legion's Leadership as well, and Scale Up puts the creature into a 6/4 worm. So I've expressed dislike towards Soul-Scar Mage in the past, although I think this list actually has to play it because you have actually pump spells and just a very simple plan of creatures and pump spells, so you can't go too fancy with card advantage engines and better threats. So that is the list we're playing. And let's go. Of course, what's it called? The Slickshot Show-Off is the most important card of the deck. Right, let's go. Deep. No Giganta. Why there's no Giganta? Wow, no Giganta and no reason for it. I'm surprised. Okay, my opponent has the Devourer of Destiny revealed. Okay, I have to think of what to do. I can go land Soul-Scar Mage. And then I can go land. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I will not play Channeler. Because my opponent plays Sphere with the Devourer. So I think I want to just jam everything. Buongiorno, Giulio. Okay, let's see what they do. Oh, this is the Breach deck. With Ulapog the Defiler. And I think I just want to go Swiftspear Monstrous Rage. Rather than DRC. Just guaranteeing my damage now and the monster roll for later. I don't have to play Trinosphere. I mean, it's still going to be very good, but, you know, less good, I guess. When it puts Emrakul under it. Okay, draw another Monstrous Rage. Talk with both. And then I'll Monstrous Rage this. And I'll have 6. Bauble to the graveyard. When is on 5 already. They play a third Yugin's Labyrinth. Can they put Devourer under it? And they return Emrakul. Okay. Looks like they have Underworld Breach. Sorry, I meant to say Through the Breach. Okay. I have to sacrifice 6 permanents now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I could block, technically. I could block technically. But I don't think I should. Right? Let's think about this. I think I'll take it. Because they can't tap for red mana because they go to 1. Okay, that's also not red mana. And they can't cast Devourer because they only have 5 mana if they tap it. Yeah, I could have played this last turn as a tap land. If I did that, I would have won, but I didn't expect that. Somebody in the chat is saying that Ulamog was a better choice, as it would have had Annihilator 15. Yeah, that's a good point. I think my point I didn't expect that Emrakul wouldn't kill my permanents. Alright, I play Kozak's Command. Scry's X, draw a card. Okay. A top 1. Draw Bolt. Bauble. Okay. I'll go Channeler, Bauble, Surveil. Slickshot Show-Off. Ah. Man. I think I have to leave it on top. This way, I win if I draw land. But I guess no, actually, I can't. Because there's no land. There's no land. The only mountain. No, I think I have to graveyard this. Because I'm at 1 life, so I have to graveyard this. What's that? Tap the Devourer. No, they didn't? Oh no. Why? What do you have? Man, both of us. Oh, 1 life. That's weird. They return to Ulamog. You can't cast through the breach or you die. I think my point is making a mistake. I think they die. I think they're dead. I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Yes! They made a mistake. I could have returned Devour last turn, casted this turn. I would have drawn 2 cards before dying. I would have drawn Swiftspear, did nothing. I guess I could have chum blocked. I would have drawn Lava Dart. Alright, I would have won regardless. Because I crack a bubble, so I draw 2 and I shoot them. It would have been better for content, but I would have won. Alright, now. New match. Alright, new game. Well, against Tron, I definitely need to keep all the creature aggressive plan. But maybe I do want, like, Pick Your Poison and Abrade. Or Train Spheres and such. And a card I'm cutting is Lava Dart? We're back with Ancient Steerings for Trinosphere. Okay, I draw Scale Up. Scary. Buongiorno, Sebastian. Go Bauble. I'll graveyard this. Oh, the One Ring on top of your deck. Okay. Draw Mutagenic Growth. Let's see if they have Yugin's Labyrinth. So if they don't, I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go Soul-Scar Mage. Scale up. Graveyard. 8/6, by the way. And attack for 8. This deck just needs to put in damage. No, no fancy plans or one-turn combo kill. New Infect. New Infect just dropped. They play Trinosphere. I'll go pick your poison. So if I go scale up, I did my opponent 10 damage. Go to 2 life. Alternatively, I can go pick your poison, Mutagenic Growth. Go pick your poison. I think I should go pick your poison. The question is though, do I want to play Mutagenic Growth? I think so. I think so. Surveil again. For 8 to go to 4. You can play Ring and survive. Let's see how the game will continue. So I draw another pick your poison. Maybe just Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt wins. I think I want to draw this. I'm at 15 though, so I die to Emrakul actually. Die to Emrakul actually. See what they have here. Okay, they don't through the breach Emrakul me. Another ring. You were supposed to bottom that bolt, that channeler. Yeah, maybe I was. Bolt. What if I go channeler, Assault Strobe, just to surveil? And pass. Alright, it wouldn't have mattered. Bolt. Show-Off. I think I'll leave this on top. I'll leave that on top. This way I can, if they play all this dust, rebuild. They have 8 cards in hand. I die to through the breach, but they don't have it. Alright, GG. Eds win. And by Eds I mean we survived an Emrakul attack. It's the second league in a row that I survived an Emrakul attack. Also yesterday I was playing I don't know what deck it was, but I survived an Emrakul attack. Yeah, there's no Gigantha. It is strange. My opponent does a Gigantha. But let's see, I mean it's probably correct. No Gigantha. Okay, what do you want to bottom? Maybe Loud Art? Do I want to go Soul-Scar Mage Bubble Crack? Yeah, I think so. Wasting a Prowess, but I think I need a second land. Roxy Nico. Thank you for the 13th month. Alright, now I draw. Now, do I want to play Mutagenic? Ah, opponent missed the whole turn and goes to discard. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Should have used F6 if you are new. Or rather, if you... no, a classic, I don't know if I should pass back. Yeah, let's do that. Play with the Daybreak account. Let's pass back. Gonna pretend the misclick never happened. Okay, I didn't draw a land, unfortunately. Play Channeler, so I can play Mutagenic Growth and Surveil to a second land. The Karma Gods didn't reward me with the land. One more proof in faction that there is no Karma Gods, in fact, and everything is at random. You should just do good things if you want to do them, not because you want a reward. No, you love it art? Oh, that's annoying. Do I want to save the channeler? The problem with doing that is, yeah, I think I do actually, because I wanna surveil into a land here. Okay, okay, good. There's a land on top. It does mean that I wasted Mishra growth though. Swiftspear, Swiftspear. Mismatching, by the way. Okay. Wow. Do I have lethal? Wait, it's not lethal, but it's so much damage. So I should play scale up first. Then I play that. And then I attack for 16. Okay, so the prowess counts on top of the 6/4. I didn't know that. So if you scale up a Soul-Scar Mage, it becomes a 7/5. Okay, chat? We learned that. If you already knew, happy for you. I didn't. And if you now learned a new thing, I'm also happy for you. Alright. Turns out if you deal 16 damage with a creature in one attack, you manage to find the rest of the damage. I think in the mirror match you need pick your poison as an answer to Show-Off. And I think I want Questing Druid in this matchup. Opponent is playing a slow deck. Sorry. He's playing an interaction deck. So I think I want to do that. Actually, I want to cut the combo because they play interactions. Look, whenever I side in Questing Druid, I need to cut the combo and protection package. Maybe wrong. Yeah, happy with Questing Druid. Sad with no Giganta though. This hand would probably be able to get Giganta. Right, I go Channeler Bubble. And draw a fifth land. Man, this deck only plays 17 lands, eh? Very, very little. Okay, so they bolt my Swiftspear and get Delirium. Ooh, pick your poison. Nice. I can go. Yeah, I'll go Channeler, pick your poison. Sixth land. Thank God for Channeler. Wouldn't. Opponent didn't fetch. Oh, I guess they knew the top would surveil. What can it be? Maybe so. Maybe Slickshot. Yeah, yeah. It's a card I kept on top. Okay. Fortunately, MTG bot doesn't work. Otherwise, you would know if this is game 1 or 2 or 3. It's game 2 right now, by the way. I think what I'm gonna do is Mountain, Bolt now, So they have Delirium. I'll leave this on top. I feel like this is the type of game that Questing Druid shines. Unstable Amulet. A card of dubious power level. It's 2 cards in end. I play Channeler, I got 11. Going into the PT, Prowess with Unstable Amulet was a player in the metagame on Magic Online. But and no, at the end, like nobody played it. And the player that did the best played this one. Alright, so I need to play the Questing Druid that leaves now. And then I'll play Slickshot. And I'll play Bauble. Grow everything. Another Slickshot, wow. Probably don't want this. And attack with both. I already have the value of Questing Druids. Okay. Alright. The Questing Druid were sideboarded in, and they definitely wanna be shown. It didn't block the show-off? Crazy. Exiled Bolt. I'm not dead yet. I'm dead. Now. Yeah, GG. Because Breach plus Unstable Amulet is a combo. Blow on Tormod's Crypt. Maybe opponent plays more than one Breach. Yeah. Yeah, the Questing Druid tried to earn his keep. I agree. I'll keep on cutting pump spells. It's okay. My sequencing, I think, has to be Soul-Scar Mage, then Soul-Scar Mage Channeler, Tormod's Crypt. Yeah, that's my sequencing. Soul-Scar Mage, then Soul-Scar Mage, yeah. Channeler, Tormod's Crypt. Could be the Monstrous Rage. Attack. Coach Nobile, thank you for the 13th month. Welcome to the stream. Raptor flipping Mutagenic Growth. I don't know if you guys watch my. I mean, if you watch this video, I recommend you watching my old Prowess video as well, where I was playing my opponent list, and I was so underimpressed by that deck. Like the whole number with Raptor, Mutagenic Growth, Unstable Amulet, it just felt. It didn't feel good at all. And again, I was not surprised that the deck did not do well at the PT. Now, I think I want to attack with my two creatures. My opponent's unlikely to block. If they block, I'll play Questing Druid. If they don't block, I'll just pass. Okay? You put Amped Raptor under this. Once again, a Nombo. Seek the Beast end of turn. I think I want to bottom this. Or graveyard that. Helps me for Delirium. What do I flipped? Land Questing Druid. And as I said earlier, I drew a lot of Questing Druid in these games. I'll play the Questing Druid. Don't know why I fetch first. And then do I want to attack? I think just attack with these two once again. I I think I made a mistake. I think I should have bolted this guy and attack with Channeler as well. Yeah, I certainly made a mistake here. I missed at least one damage, maybe more. I'll graveyard this. There's a Tormod's Crypt. I mean, you can play up Raptor and get 2 energy to top the amulet again. But I can't cast anything off of the Raptor. Yep, so good at 15 and I get 2 energy. Channeler. Job on pick. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the 1 year sub. Yes, indeed. Last league, we went 32 with Eldrazi. Yeah. When it goes Bauble, they still don't have Delirium. I drew a fetch land. What do I do here? What if I go Questing Druid? Attack first. Yeah, I attack first. Once again, with no Channeler. Because that woman's correct. Should maybe play the land. No, no, that's okay. The Blue Black Frog video will be out on YouTube on Sunday. I posted the league I trophied with on Twitter and Instagram. Mm. I think the One Ring is the most expensive card on Magical Line right now, right? It seems so. Our opponent decides to double block. I'll seek the Beast, pumping the Questing Druid and also every other card. Surveil, no land, thank you. I'm looking for more spells. See what I find. I find Mutagenic Growth, nice. Very nice. And I can cast it probably on a Soul-Scar Mage. Nice, Lava Dart. Am I lethal with this Lava Dart? I go face. 9, 6 più 4, 10. Yeah, I'm lethal. Sweet. GG. GG. Do you recommend Murktide Frog list for a beginner? Yeah, why not? Make sure to watch my video. Try to learn as much as you can. But it's a fun deck, so it's much better to play a fun deck, lose and learn, than to play a non-fun deck, lose regardless, because modern is too hard, but don't even learn too much. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna go with a mountain first. If nothing happens next turn, I'll just surveil with the Scalding Tarn. Arc Slick Shores might mean Blue Black Frog. I think I wanna Lavadar too. Don't think that's too much. Yeah, we're not playing Giganta. Maybe right, maybe wrong. So far, I never came close to think I would need to return Giganta. Even in a hand that was land heavy, we ended up drawing 3 Questing Druid. I never really used the Giganta. Mishra's Bubble. I think I don't want it. It's very unfortunate to surveil Mishra's Bubble because it's like, yeah, I guess it's for delirium purposes. Nice. Love Channeler here. I'll go attack. My hand is weak. My hand is too weak. I don't think I'll compete. I probably shouldn't have wasted that Lava Dart. If Nadu gets banned, what becomes the best deck? Maybe there isn't. I like to think Nadu is very good. Sorry, I meant to say, I like to think Breach is very good. There's actually next Saturday, not this, next Saturday, there's a Creator Modern tournament where I'll be one of them. 64 people. And Nadu's banned in that tournament. Even if he wants, he doesn't want to ban it. It's kind of crazy. They still haven't banned it. I'll be competing. So far, the deck I would play is my opponents. Blue black, Frog, Murktide, Subtlety. How do I think Prowess is in the current meta? I think the version my opponent played last game was bad, and people mostly played that one. This is the one that came out of the PT, made top 16. The player did very well in draft. Only went 6-4 in modern, but let me tell you, when you do well in draft, when you do well at the PT, when you start 9-1, you get paired against monsters. It's much easier to do 7-3 or 8-2 when you start 0-3 or 4-4 than when you start, you understand what I mean. So I think a top 16 record is, regardless, very impressive. And I think this list may have better chances. All right, we're going. Am I going? Why can't they give trample? Why can't I have trample? What's my play here? Maybe I want to go. If I go scale up, that becomes what? An 8-6. Yeah, I think it's better to go scale up. Spell Pierce. Do I want to go Assault Strobe? I can also, chat, make a play that is Bolt the Murktide, Double Dart the Murktide. Yeah, let's do it. I think it's a better play. And I'll surveil a land on top of my deck for sure. For sure, I'll surveil a land on top of my deck. I have 3 looks at it. How can I not find a land on top of my deck? Statistically impossible. It can never happen. Oh, Putana! I didn't find a land. I have another shot. Do I want to go Mutagenic Growth in upkeep? Next turn. Mamma mia che merda di analisi. Alright, I'm going all in. Land. Land for the win. Don't have anything, opponent, mi raccomando. Don't have anything, opponent. Graveyard. Wow. Can't believe I won this game. With that all-in play. Alright. You're sorry for not believing. It's okay. The Magic the Gathering game is not for everyone. It's only for those who believe. Alright. Don't try this at home. I mean, in theory, right? If I make it here, you should try it at home. Alright, let's count all the limited cards. That was funny, yeah. So I've cut all the limited cards. And yeah, we can play now. With a constructed deck. Isn't this awful? I'm not gonna. Blossoming Defense is a limited card too. Nah, that's not true. It's good in Infect. I guess you can say that Pump Spell are also good in Infect. But the best Infect wins are the one with Exalted and Pendlehaven anyway, not with Pump Spells. Just 2 or 3 at a time with unblockable Infect card. Those are the best. Infect games. Is Infect good? No. It isn't. Go Mountain, 1/2 Prowess. Go. Which is a card that's in my ban list. But I think this deck has to play Soul-Scar Mage, you know? It's an interesting Infect Nadu build. Infect Nadu. I remember playing against, what is it called? Hammer Nadu. When Nadu came out. You're a Soul-Scar Mage believer. Opponent can't discard block. They just can't. Ah, non puoi fare, dai. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you have a Lightning Bolt, you discard 2 cards. If you have a Lightning Bolt, you lose. Just discard 1. Stop. I mean, you can say I chump attacked, but I really didn't expect my opponent to do that play. Like, this is such a desperate play. Like, if you have Bolt, it's... Ah, era lì. Ma vaffanculo, va. Non poteva essere prima. Va, porca puttana Eva. Ma vaffanculo, va. Magic Online di merda. No, 4 terre. I even bottom the land. Mm. Oh, another Soul-Scar Mage. It feels so bad to top a Soul-Scar Mage. It feels too bad. Alright. That's slightly better. Just slightly, though. Brown in the lock. Okay. Okay. I think I'll have to use Breach to kill the frog. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't, but we'll see, we'll see. I'll put it, discards a card. Yeah, opponent should fly their frog, I agree. Opponent, can you make your frog fly? Awesome in defense. Spells near. Alright, I'll concede the game. I want to set up Mutagenic Growth. Should probably not be in my deck post sideboard against Dimir. Do I want to bring in Abrade? Yeah. I want to bring in one Tormod script. Nah, it sucks. Unfortunately, my whole sideboard is bad in this matchup. What is Affinity at the moment? What's the answer usually to how good? Like, do I say a number? 5? 5. Alright, this hand is a mentor good against Frog. No, it's not. Remember, when you put this card into your deck, sorry, into your sideboard, it's because something is off. And that something is off is called Nadu. If you put this card into your deck and you're not playing against Nadu, you're probably wrong. Oh, mulligan. Dai, però. Magical line, you don't want me to win? Come on. I'm playing a budget deck. I'm a magical line creator. You really don't want me to win. Fair, chat. Magical line doesn't want me to win. You got some. I'm not asking for favoritism. I'm just asking for seven cards. Lands and spells. I feel like this variant is so much worse than blue red. I mean, it may be. It's just that blue or red is an obsolete deck. I think. Like we gotta say things for real. You know, like blue or red Prowess isn't good in MH3 Modern. The maybe this is. So we're checking. We're checking. Play against non-interactive deck. This deck is probably better. If they have a counter for my Slickshot, I'll lose. But if they don't have a counter, I have Snakeskin Veil. Well, no. Spell? Spell? Okay. Okay. Let's hope this Slickshot resolves. No, it doesn't. I don't want to play any more of this game. It's a very, very bad matchup. Very bad matchup. This is the matchup where we need expressive iterations and such. We got another Wallander, but it has Channeler Bubble, which makes everyone believe. That was an early scoop. Yeah. But I think the surveillance have changed the consistency of Modern for better. For sure, right? For sure. Surveillance have changed Modern for better, yeah. You know, I try Tamio in blue black. That's a good card. Yeah. I can understand that. That is Urza, okay. Keyhole. Nice draw, Channeler. Play double creature here. And I don't want to do anything. I don't want to cast any card. Man, more portable holes. It's okay, I have a lot of damage in my hand. Is it 14 though? Wait a sec, did my opponent just shocked there? Why did they shocked? Is this suspicious? Did my opponent shocked? I don't think it is. Not suspicious to me. We're going. Ecco perché è scioccato. That's so much interaction you just had. Do I want to play Mutagenic Growth as well? Probably. Take 9. You got a 5. I have no cards in hand. But I have a lot of hopes. A lot of hopes and dreams. Stoneforge. Okay. Come on, let's draw another scale up. I win if I draw scale up. Maybe just Stomping Ground. And unfortunately, no Giganta to draw here. Why do you care about putting this land into play? I don't think so. There's nothing really that can help me. Alright, come on, Lightning Bolt. Boom. Bello, Mengu, bravo. Why not Giganta? It's probably right to not play Giganta. You're never winning the game of Giganta, I think. I don't even know what you have. Just die. I don't care what you have. Great. Archments are actually good now, right? Because it stops the combo. What do we want to do? Do we want to go Questing Druid again? Yeah. Let's call the limited cards once again. We believe in scale up. I think I do believe in scale up more than I believe in the other cards. Nah, maybe not. Nah, scale up is the worst. Combo? They have the old combo that was banned at some point in modern. I don't remember the name. The artifacts that return from the graveyard. Like a 1/1 Thopter. Yeah, Thopter Foundry, yeah. Oh, Tamio. I didn't expect that. Okay. Are you blocking if I attack? You are. Alright. Well played. Well played, sir. Man, pick your poison would have so many targets at the moment. You know what you get? Caldra. I need Bolt. Mentor. Let's think about this. Because I think I need to race with Show-Off. What do you guys think? If I play Arch Mentor, I guess I take 2 damage here. Maybe I should play Arch Mentor. Like all the fetches, the clues. Yeah, I think I'll go Arch Mentor. Attack. You can't block this time around. Yeah. I guess what happens is they have Snakeskin Veil. Oh, sorry, they have Shadow Spear. Bolt one turn late. They have Shadow Spear, chat. I think I'm dead. I can never beat Caligra plus Spear next turn. Never, never. Is there any card that I can't find with Questing Druid that kills it? I don't think so. Oh, I guess I have a Braid. Hmm. Maybe it's a Braid. Do I want to top deck a Braid or show off? I guess I'll try to top deck a Braid, yeah. Sorry, I meant to say Questing Druid a Braid. Well, of course, a Braid only on the Shadow Spear, not on the Caldra. Oh, okay. You take 2. You put Caldra. And then you get Shadow Spear from Saga. If I'd consigned to memory, I would be able to do that to stop my opponent from searching. That's fun. Oh wow, you're bouncing my mentor. Okay. Maybe they don't want to keep if I have mana up. Maybe they play around huh? Looks like they're playing around a Braid on the Shadow Spear. Nope, they don't. Yeah, I felt like I shouldn't have played any protection spell. Alright, let's go Questing Druid. Hopefully I find a Braid. They still have a very, very real clock, but maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. Underworld Breach. Yep, GG. Let's go in 3. I want to change anything. All of these protection spells, maybe they're not very good. Oh, it's a mulligan. This is a keep. Hmm. What if I bought him a channeler here? And I go mountain. You shouldn't go mountain. Hmm. Portable hole. Esper Sentinel. A card of the past. Portable hole it is. Okay. I think my play is just Questing Druid end of turn. Yeah, I feel like whenever you're setting Questing Druid, you certainly can't have the pump spells. Oh, Foundry, okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Stomping Ground. Questing Druid. A revealed Bauble Channeler. Sure. Ultimate Defense, not the best card here to draw. I'll graveyard this, which helps me Delirium with Lightning Bolt. Next turn, if I draw land, I can go like Show-Off Bolt, and that's a lot of damage. Saga. Saga, go. Yeah, not good draws. Very, 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 very bad draws here. I think I'm just gonna attack and plot Show-Off, because I think they have the counter spell. Metallic Rebuke up. Pass. Plotted. Yeah, they do nothing. That's great. Island. Urza. Drum. Okay. I draw land. Alright, let's play Show-Off. Let's see if they have the counter spell. They don't. Alright. Now I want to tap it all. So I want to use Bolt. And then I may use also these effects. Yeah, I'm gonna put Bolt Face. To do any interaction, I have a protection spell. Arch Mentor. I think I'll graveyard. Do something. What is it? Tishana's Tidebinder. That's annoying because that means you can remove Slickshot Show-Off flying. Block it. But then I guess I can go Blossom in defense to save it. The opponent didn't do anything. Didn't block. I guess we were already in block phase. What do now? Opponent's a 9, but they're gonna do a bunch of nasty things next turn. What can they do that's annoying? Like what? Swiftspear attack? Maybe I should just tap out. Yeah, should just tap out here. Shouldn't have protection up. See what I do. They float mana. They get Shadow Spear. They play Urza. I'm dead if they have a Sword of the Meek. Or Stoneforge Mystic. Because they have the combo Urza, Sword, Foundry. They don't have it. Pode no Bayern. I got 12. I need to draw Lightning Bolt to unlock my Show-Off. Or I can play another one. I think it's over. I drew too many draft cards. I drew too many draft cards here. I shouldn't set out the combo that often. I can't really play this. Just plot this and pass. Well, even as with a Wireman up. I'm playing very safe this game. And I wasn't able to pressure as much as I wanted. This deck has zero image 3 cards. No way, does it? Oh no, it's Legion's Leadership. Man. Crazy. This deck almost updated the PT too. They lost the winning in. They... What did they do? You Otawared something, and then you attack for 10. Alright. Great. Nah, I still lose even if I draw Braid. I think like, yeah, if I killed the... I think I lost because I Boldface. I should have waited maybe. I don't know. Much damage I have here? Not enough. GG. Concede. Concedo. Alright. To keep for the last match. Put them all to 6. Okay. Swiftspear. Let's see what Swiftspear variant it is. Maybe the mirror match. I already played against Prowess in this league. Double prowess. It's unusual. What do I do here? What's my turn one? Because I have the combo, but of course I'm playing against the deck with the interaction. I think I don't want to expose the channeler to the Loved Art. Okay. Automatic discharge. So yeah, it looks to be prowess. The exactly the previous one I played against. Ooh, show off. Hmm. What if I plot this? And then next turn I try to do things. Yeah, leave the card on top. Okay, so spear number two. There are only two cards in end. Wow, they tap out. Are they dead? Yeah. GG. Two mana, 2/1, ladies and gentlemen. Bum. So I'll bring in Pick Your Poison, Abrade, Questing Druids. You never match him. I guess only against Tron I didn't side it in. And I think of the combo. I think this makes sense. Very threat heavy hand. May work out or not. We'll see. Mm-mm-mm. So again, I don't want to play Channeler. I think I'll go Swiftspear, yeah. So earlier I had only one. If I only have one, I think I would play Soul-Scar Mage since it doesn't have haste. But given I have two, I think it's better to cast the first one. And playing a Channeler is kind of exposing Channeler to Lava Dart. I don't think it's great in the mirror match. No Mutagenic Growth, unfortunately. What do I do next turn? Maybe just play Swiftspear Soul-Scar Mage. Ooh, pick your poison. That's okay. I don't have to get a green source now. I can just get it later. Swiftspear Soul-Scar. I don't have Delirium. You attack me with both. You must have Mutagenic Growth. I'll take it. I don't want you to surveil, do me extra damage, kill my creature. I'll try to just never make you cast Mutagenic Growth. Yep, they passed. Do I wanna expose the Show-Off? No, probably not. I'll just attack and play double channeler. They have Loud Art is very bad, but I just hope they don't have it. Pass. It's funny, this game, like, nobody attacked. Everyone just played creatures. Sorry, nobody blocked. Everyone played creature and attacked. Alright, yeah, they did have Necro. Sorry, they did have Loud Art. I hit both of my creatures for just 1 mana. It's really bad. They make Channeler flies, I can kill it with a pick your poison in my turn. Still missing a type though. Okay. That's the card on top, it seems. Hmm. Attack me 2/4 down to 8 with the fetch land. Oh wow. Just for 3? They pass? That's weird. What's your plan? Strong loud art. Alright, let's cast Show-Off. Let's play Tormod's Crypt. And now what? I think just attack. Like, yeah, because they have Mutagenic Growth in end. I know about that. So attack with all. Okay. Hmm. I think I want a Lava Dart. What do I Lava Dart? So if I Lava Dart you, how much damage it is? 12? 9? Hmm. I feel like I don't have to Lava Dart the Channeler. Even if they get the Lyrium, I can just Tormod's Crypt. What if I Lava Dart to the Swiftspear? Yeah. Lava Dart the Swiftspear. So Swiftspear becomes a 0/1. There's Soul-Scar Mage in play. Finally did something. They're casting something else. What is it? Oh wow, another Mutagenic Growth. Huh. Okay, they still need Delirium though. They don't have Delirium yet. I guess I should have allowed Arthur the Channeler. After all. See if they find Delirium. It'd be nice if they do, so I can play Pick Your Poison. I guess I don't have to play it. Alright, they don't find Delirium. You're 5. I pass the turn. Yeah, I guess I love it art to the Chandler. Chandler would have died with the -1/-1 counter. Maybe they wouldn't have saved it. Maybe it would have died back with the Swiftspear attack. Close game. Yep. I'll kill my Show-Off there. Yeah, we got Paste de Nata, but delivery. We delivered Paste de Nata from the most famous place. But we didn't actually went to sightsee anything. The Belém, yeah, exactly, yeah. They were actually very hot when they arrived. My Pure Poison is not doing much right now. Draw. Okay. Attack. How do you block? If you don't block, I'll bolt you. For lethal. Yep. Now you have Delirium finally. So I can pick your poison, your channeler. Nokia, yeah, I would say I play similarly online than I do in paper. Especially when there's nobody chatting, like now in this game, for example. I go step by step on my plays. Yeah, I am very tired because I woke up for no reason at 5:30. This will probably be the last game today. Try to not be as tired when I'm playing paper. Although in paper you can notice a lot more things. Like you can notice your opponent looking at the graveyard. That means they have something graveyard related. You can notice that they draw a card. Then they place it in a part of the hand, and they play a card from another part of the hand. You can notice, I don't know how many cards this sideboard. So there's like a lot of things that you can notice in paper. Not that I do them, just things that are different. Right. They have no cards in hand. I have one. I guess they have one too now. Barbarian Ring. Alright, not bad. Not bad. You don't have threshold though if I Tormod Crypt you. Hello. We just played a Pauper League today. Looks like they're returning Giganta, going down to 4. See if I can draw. It's not bad. I don't complain about that. Questing Druid. Could have formed with Crypt, but I feel like if they want to keep on tapping the Barbarian Ring, I'm happy. Maybe I should have cracked the Crypt in my turn so that they can't shoot my ring ever. Ever. I mean, not ever, but almost never. They play Amp Raptor. Let's see what they flip. Do, 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 do. Unstable Amulet. Okay, they can cast it. I think I want to Tormod Crypt you when you tap the amulet. Yeah, I'll Tormod Crypt you now. Die opponent, just click a button, come on. How do you have 9 minutes and have 20? Falling asleep for many reasons today. Click a button. Alright. Thank God they revealed the 1-drop. No, they don't play it? Okay, too smart. I didn't expect them not to play it there. Let's flip Bolt. Mutagenic Growth. Bolt. Yes. Yes. It's finally over. So we ended up beating 2 Prowess and Tron. And we lost to other decks. Not necessarily gonna be like, oh yeah, this Prowess list is better than that. I do think it is, but just because I don't think this engine works, Raptor and Unstable Amulet. Maybe it's possible that the iteration deck is still the better ones, but I don't think it's very good right now in Modern. I think MH3 just stepped up the power level a little bit, so if your deck doesn't have any new card, it's just a step below. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.